Playa haters always wanna talk shit. If I'm gripping on my shiny, put your body in the ditch. I let it go, 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 let it go. Playa haters.
Black it out.
Ryan literally doesn't even think about his tattoos. He's just like, put a fucking dick on there.
But
Whatever.
he is happier than all five of us.
All right, so we're starting.
He's probably happier than all five of us.
That's true.
It
He's
started
living his best
recording.
life.
It started recording as Ryan was being mentioned. So
Good. Fuck Ryan.
Jesus.
Ryan's a piece of shit,
So let me
coward,
clap
asshole
this thing.
balls.
Coward. One second. All right, cool.
Boom.
Yo. Welcome back to the Blueprint Podcast, where we
like
put
that.
you on that game, baby.
Ooh.
All facts, no caps on wax.
Oh my.
And we're here today with the usual three. We got me, Stewie Ooey, and we got Jimmy Teflon, all the way in
all the ones with
on
headphones.
the couch.
I don't know if
Yeah,
you know
all
that.
the ones with headphones.
Yeah.
But, since he's calling us
Lord
out on the
Darkness, the
headphones.
Masked
Yeah.
Bandit.
Pretty sure they're racist, but whatever.
Yeah, since he's calling us out on the headphones, let's just get the introduction out the way.
The disciple himself,
The Master of Menace,
the crucifier.
the Mass
I like
Crusader.
that. That makes me sound like a fucking like a luchador, dog. The crucifier.
One of the OGs of the scene.
Yes, definitely one of the OGs. This is our boy, Doc
That damn-
Gruesome.
Also
Introduce
known as
yourself, son.
Doc Gruesome, Illtrix representative, Cerberus click fucking part.
Yep.
We out here. SV.
So where is the other half of Illtrix?
I don't know, bro. Probably laying down somewhere, taking it real easy. You know what I'm saying?
Taking a real
What's been going on with you guys? I haven't seen any activity. I've just been. I thought you went solo for a second. Like,
No,
feels
so
like that.
I know it does feel like that, but it's because me and Maniac, like, we've been waiting forever to put our first album out. Like, we used to be in a group of 7 people, and shit just kept getting postponed and fucked over. Yeah, it was bullshit, bro. So we finally were able to get our first EP and our first full-length album out, and we've always had plans to, like, separate and do our own solo shit after that, you know what I mean? So, because Illtrix was always like a group of like a bunch of MCs, and we all did like our own shit also, you know?
kind
So,
of like Wu-Tang.
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so that was always our plan. So I'm working on my fucking self-titled album right now, and he's working on Animaniac. But we are both working on our Cerberus click shit, which is us and 5 other members. Like Bankard, Bad Mind, he's one of the fucking illest producers in the underground. He's produced for probably everyone you could fucking think of. Salem Alumni, Odd Prophet, Lapse, and Illtrix. So we have a fucking crazy album coming out with all of us. And then me and him have our next full-length album planned, and we're going to call that shit Tombstones and Funeral Homes. So we still working, you know what I'm saying? We just decided to, like, get our own names out there for a second, because my music, like Doc Gruesome, is me. Like, that's what I want to do. That's how I want my music to sound, you know what I'm saying? Like, Illtrix is a good mesh of like Maniac style and my shit, you know what I mean? So now I can finally, like, express myself exactly how I want to and not have anyone say shit about it, you know what I mean?
So with Doc Gruesome, you're dropping your self-titled album soon. I've seen the cover for it.
Yep.
Crazy hard.
Thanks to this fucking guy over here.
Thanks to him. I was mad at him because I'm like, why can't you get shots of me like that?
Because you don't got a cool mask, bro.
I guess.
That's what I told him.
There's literally 2 steps to being cool, bro. Buy a mask and be
Don't
cool.
lie, dude.
That's-
Literally what I told him. I'm like, it's because you don't got a mask. And he's
Yeah.
like, fuck that.
So
Yeah.
with the album, you've had your biggest single so far, Playa Hatas.
Gang.
When that
Which
went
is
up
a-
the way it did you expect that, or was that something that kind of surprised you?
I don't know. When I wrote that song, I kind of just like felt like that song was gonna be dope. You know what I mean? Like, I
Word.
felt like that shit was gonna be different. But with how much time and energy and money I put into the video and everything, I was hoping at least it was gonna fucking pop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, that shit's continued to grow. That new song Wrist Break I just put out, that shit just hit over 2K streams on Spotify in like less than 30 days.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Nice.
so we're doing some cool shit with that. Like, ever since I've released that, it's just been going up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was definitely the catalyst for it all.
So with the album, is this more of like an impulsive decision to make the album so that you could follow up the singles, or is this something that you've been planning on?
Yeah, no, I fucking didn't start releasing the singles until I had pretty much them all done, and I was
Okay.
like right now I only have like 3 or 4 more songs until the album's done,
Okay.
and I'm literally just waiting on features. Really, like I have 2 features that are out. And then I have 2 that I just got back that I have to send off for engineering. But other than that, I'm pretty much fucking done. I have the intro done. I have everything done.
So who are the features?
If you wanna
So
share that.
I have on my solo shit. I have a lot of fucking people. I have Salem alumni. I have Michigan Misfits. Starve. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him, but he's dope as fuck. Cody Manson's gonna be on that shit. Gruesome. He's a like really prolific underground rapper, horrorcore rapper. I got a lot of Donnie Menace, my boy from Vegas. I got a lot of fucking bigger names on there.
Okay.
But yeah, I really only like do features on my shit with people who I like fuck with. If it's not somebody who can like help me out in my career, you know, it's really only people that I kick
Right.
it with constantly, you know.
So you don't look for like I guess I would say like you would rather just work with people that you're close with rather than for the marketing of it.
Yeah, I mean, I do features and shit if it's somebody I really want to do a feature with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Really, I do it all off of love and shit, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like people reach out to me if I fuck with them, whatever, you know. Like I sell my features, so a lot of features that I do are people just hitting me up and like liking my shit and buying features from me. But if you ever see features on my albums, it's like people I really heavily fuck with. Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, because a lot of people when they get features on their albums, it's usually mostly for marketing. Right?
Yeah.
It's like okay.
Well, I
this
have some
person-
bigger ones on there, like Starve. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but his song "Bury Me" just hit like 1.5 million streams on Spotify.
Okay.
He has like 50,000 monthly listeners and shit. Cody Manson just got signed to LSP. He's got a big following too. Gruesome has a huge following. I've been listening to dude for years. So
Right.
yeah, like I have bigger name features on there, but yeah, that's the thing. Like if it's not somebody that I paid for and somebody I really wanted on that album, it's somebody I fuck with. And even then, a lot of those bigger name features are people that just hit me up and showed love. Like I haven't paid for too many other than Sinister, really.
Right.
You know, so.
But even when it comes to paying, you don't have a problem with that, especially.
Oh,
if you
I
got
don't.
the-
I've never had a problem paying somebody.
That's good
for
to hear
anything.
because a lot of people do have an issue with that.
That's because people are bitches.
Thank you.
You're broke. Like you're broke and you're mad about it. That's all it is. Like
On wax.
I have been fucking. I don't know. I've always.
Respect the price.
Exactly. Like if you don't credit yourself, who else is going to? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like
When you go to
I've
the store
always
and you
held
see
myself accountable and at a certain caliber. Like
Yeah.
I've been doing this shit long enough that I can see what I'm doing and see what a reasonable price for it would be. You know what I mean? Like, and if you don't respect it, fuck off. There's 10 other people who are gonna pay me for it right now. You know what I mean? And that's where a lot of people get hung up too. Is they'll get hung up on that one person who's like, that's way too much, and it's like, okay, fuck that guy. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like I don't give two shits. So
It's rough, especially when you're a graphic designer as well. A lot of people.
yeah.
For those
Say
who
that
don't
shit.
know, Doc also does graphic design. He had
I draw.
plenty of t-shirt lines, clothing lines.
I draw with
especially
my
now.
penis.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean,
Merch.
yeah. This guy's a very multi-talented man. So don't sleep on this
Yeah,
dude.
no, he was one of the
Don't
first
sleep on
people
this
that
man.
I knew personally that went full-time into graphic design.
Yeah, that's all I do now. I just do
Yeah, no,
graphics and
It was
music.
funny. He came to me once. He's like, how do you do this? I'm like, this is what I do. And he's like, all right, I'm going to do this better. And he just did. He's like, I'm going to
I
do this.
had him
That's
show
all
me
it
some
took.
shit, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna
and
go
then-
home and watch some YouTube videos and
and
figure
then,
this shit out.
He just started fucking killing it, and he started doing a lot of art for big names, right?
Yeah.
A couple big names.
I do art for a lot of fucking people. Some
A
shit
lot
that's
now.
been released now. Buckshot, Chris Webby, Ritz, Ouija Mac,
Mhm.
a lot of fucking
Okay.
people, you know.
I know like two of those names.
Dude, yeah, I got a lot of shit coming out
I
that
also
I can't
did
share
Ritz.
either.
No.
Like, me too.
You
I
know.
don't do it no more.
But yeah, dude, I've done shit for probably a lot of people that I'm blanking too. But yeah, I've done art for a lot of fucking people. I like when people show my shit love though, like Buckshot and Webby and like bigger names like that. Like they put my shit on hella shit, and it's crazy.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So I want to talk about your influences for
Nah.
music. A lot of people are probably going to compare you to Suicide Boys because they're clearly
Yeah.
they're the more like mainstream horrorcore rappers you would talk
I get
about.
City Morgue a lot, but I think it's just because of like how energetic my music is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I don't sound like Zilla Kami or So Smooth at all,
Right.
in my opinion at least.
Do you
But
get irritated with those comments easily?
No, I don't
People like,
mind.
oh, you're like Suicide Boys or whatever.
Nah, bro, I take that shit as a compliment. I fuck with Suicide Boys
That's
tough
nice.
and City Morgue. I feel like if somebody's that's thousands and thousands of people in the world's favorite artist.
Right.
So if somebody's gonna be like, bro, I get mad vibes from you of this person or whatever, like I don't take that shit no type of way.
Because I feel like some people would, you know what I mean? Especially when they start to enter that. And they
well, I mean, I can see why people could, but it's like, cause me, like I try to be real unique with my shit, but
I think it's the vocal mixing that people like are like, oh, okay, yeah, this is what this style is. You know?
Yeah, and that's the thing is a lot of people will hear one thing and just be like, that's this type of music.
I know when they first hear it for the first time, because you know a lot of people compare me to The Weeknd. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
But when you first hear it for like 2 seconds, sure,
yeah,
and you listen to it, it's like, oh, this is different.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. When you actually listen to your shit, it's way different. You know.
Yeah, but then you get into it, you start listening more. It's like, okay, this is what's different. You know, if I just pass by and hear it for a quick second, I'm like, oh, Suicide Boys or something like that. You know.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's mostly just off of beats. Like people hear my beats and they're like, "Oh, it's real energetic and heavy and bass heavy and distorted or whatever." And
I think it's the vocal mixing because I get compared to Suicide Boys pretty often.
Yeah,
because of my vocal mixing. You know,
if you do that low high shit, that's dead ass.
Because I feel like a lot because they definitely copied a lot of like old Memphis rappers. You know what I mean, like 8 Ball and stuff.
Yeah,
but they made it like super popular. And
3-6.
Like, anybody who does it, they're like, oh, you're like Suicide Boys. It's like, no, it's like doubling up my shit. But it's just a common comparison. But I did want to talk about who your like real inspirations are, true like people that you look at and then you're just like kind of like just draw inspiration from.
So I don't know. I don't really take. I'm really weird, like with the music I listen to, like
top 5.
Like I listen to Suicide Boys and City Morgan, all that shit. You know, like I fuck with them. But
mainly anime interests.
Yeah, straight up. What's that? No, I fucking like I don't know. I really fuck with a lot of older shit. Like I love old shit. I love old alternative rock. I listen to a lot of like Deftones, like Weezer, Korn. I listen to a lot of shit like that. But
yes, he does.
I also listen to a lot of like rock and like heavy metal from that time. I listen to like Slipknot, Mudvayne. I listen to like Whitechapel, Job for a Cowboy. But I also listen to like Michael Jackson and Prince and James Brown and the Commodores and
Commodore list.
I'm really kind of just all over the place.
I
think diversity within a playlist makes for a great artist in general.
And that's my thing. I'm so obsessed with music and always have been my whole life. Like I can tell you facts about music that I just shit out of my ass. Like I have no idea how I know a lot of these things, but I just retain music. Like no matter what it is, bro. Like my girl will like turn on a commercial and I'll just be like singing a Taylor Swift song and I don't know how the fuck I know that song, but I know it, bro. And it's just like, I don't know. I just retain music and I always have. And I can find good in any genre. Like I hate people that are, oh, fuck that. Like fuck country, fuck this. And it's like, you can listen. I understand why people don't like new era country, like poppy country, but it's like, yo, Charlie Daniels and Willie Nelson and fucking like, you can't tell me that these motherfuckers weren't amazing artists. Like
Garth Brooks.
I don't even fuck with Garth Brooks. I listen to older shit, to be honest with you. Like Garth Brooks is kind of Garth Brooks is kind of.
Come on, he's like 90s.
I'm talking about dudes that are either dead or on their deathbed, bro. Like Willie Nelson is probably one of the youngest dudes that I listen to. Even Trace Atkins is young as fuck. He's only like 50, dog. Like I said, like Willie Nelson, Charlie Daniels. The only like newer country person that I would say I like is Zach Brown. He has a couple songs that are pretty fucking good. But that's just because I feel like he doesn't try to be country. He just talks about kicking it and has like guitars in his music and shit. Like
country's taking such like a weird fucking turn.
Yeah,
it's like it all sounds the same, but now you have like alternative country branch, like with like the Lord Hurons and shit like that.
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. And now country rap's making a huge fucking thing, and I'm not hating on that. Like I like Jelly Roll and shit.
I'm gonna say this right now: the only person to ever get country rap right will be Yellow Wolf.
Well, that's not true because Jelly Roll is beyond Yellow Wolf at this point and continues to grow. So in my opinion, Jelly Roll is the pinnacle of country rap. But like Upchurch, hella dudes like that are coming up right now in that genre.
I was
it's
just
like
about to say, people
up.
like Upchurch and shit just like ruined that shit.
But they're coming up though. Like you can hate, but they're making numbers and that sucks.
I don't know what it is about all the South. They're just like, yeah, we fuck with these 808s.
Dude, for real. But like Jelly Roll, man, I've been listening to Jelly Roll for a long time, and like his shit, like he came up with like Lil White and like on some 3-6 shit talking about Percocets and Lortep and shit. So like I fuck with Jelly Roll tough. Like he has like that gangster in him, you know what I'm saying? So when he does that country shit, there's real pain in his voice.
I need to check him out because I had never heard of him.
Oh, bro, listen to what's that fucking song? Why did it just Why did it just fucking brain fart? Anyway, type in Jelly Roll. I'm sure it'll be the first fucking song that pops up because it's like his most popular song nowadays. Oh, I think it's called Save Me. Somebody Save Me.
Save me.
But that shit, yeah, bro, when he sings, he's such a beautiful singer. Like, it's crazy, bro. He's like this big, fat, tattooed head to toe guy. Like, I love him. He's fucking
I think
dope.
I've seen him. I think I've seen him on like TikTok.
And he kills it. And he shows so much love to underground artists. Like, the people he brings up with him now are like underground artists. So it's dope.
Right.
Like, I got mad love for him. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could really point out one person as like my main inspiration, you know, because I take a lot of inspiration from a lot of people. Obviously, Slipknot. Grew up listening to Slipknot my whole fucking life. Like, when I was a kid, if you looked weird, I would listen to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mushroom Head, Mudvayne, Slipknot, like, all those people. Like, if you looked weird, I was with your shit. Like, I didn't give a fuck. I would figure out if your music was good after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so... Yeah, a lot of metal, a lot of old school rap. I listen to a lot of like NWA, Big L, Big Pun, fucking old East Coast and West Coast shit. I've just been all over the place, really, and I think that's why. Like, I can show you songs of mine that are fucking as diverse as they come. Like, I can show you songs where I'm singing like Stu. So,
could you list off your top 5 for us
of my songs?
of like just favorite artists?
Or like favorite artists? Okay.
If you had to take 5 to the grave with you.
Fuck, okay. Korn. I listen to Korn like every day. Slipknot. Dr. Dre.
Okay.
This is hard, bro. This is a hard one.
Yeah.
I know
It always is.
He's not thinking about what he can get. He's thinking about what he's gonna lose.
Big L.
What am I gonna lose out of this?
He's like, if I finish this top 5, where's the hate coming from?
Fuck, man. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, that's too many.
It's just too. I listen to so much music every day, bro. It's ridiculous.
So would you say your top 5 kind of like almost like fluctuates in a way depending?
Oh
on
yeah,
like, how
constantly.
you go through?
Yeah, like I love so many people, and I get stuck in like vibes. Like I'll just wake up and like want to listen to alternative rock one day, and I'll wake up and just want to listen to metal one day. I'll wake up and want to listen to like Fleetwood Mac and shit one day. You know what I'm saying? Like Leonard Skinner and stuff. I don't know. I get in vibes. I kind of play music off of how I'm feeling, you know.
Yeah, one day it's anime intros, the next day it's like some like
Hentai intros, yeah.
You know, just those two and you bounce back and forth.
That's the only differentiation I need.
So speaking back onto like your inspiration, like how did you come up with that design on your mask? And you know, I know you've told me who made it, but you know, give the person a shout out.
Yeah,
too.
shout out Ron Sambil. He makes fucking crazy masks. He's from the Philippines. He's my homie. And he does crazy shit, bro. Like, he does shit for movies and, like, all types of insane shit. Like, but, yeah, I hit him up. And I said I wanted to do a fucking custom mask for my shit. And he showed me some, like, bases he had that we could work with. And, yeah, I just told him everything I wanted, bro. And he fucking knocked it out way beyond my expectations. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, like again, just looking at it, like
The inside looks like a severed face.
Yes, it does.
It's dope. Yeah, he fucking killed it. But he does all types of shit, bro. I'm about to get a new one from him. I want to get the same mask, but I want it with like skin tone. I want it to look more like a severed face, you know. And then I want to add like a big fucking like pentagram looking thing on the side of it.
Oh, Jesus, you're about to go crazy on that mask too.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. And I'm gonna keep just doing different variations of this same mask throughout, you know.
Yeah, seeing you like move around recently, you know, I admire like the amount of effort that you've put into branding this so far.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Start coming out with the fucking mask and shit immediately off top, branding the entire thing.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand is like you can be a rapper all you want, but making music is the littlest bit of being an entertainer or an artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
coming out with like the fucking mask and the merch ready, right? With the music video ready, branding it correctly. and keeping it consistent, right? You didn't just wear the mask for one fucking video.
No.
Take it off.
I drop at
It's
least 2 singles every month, and
Yeah,
I
it's
have
like-
been for the past 5 months.
Yeah, it's like your evolution of your music and your personality. Like you
Yeah.
can see it like based on like what you've done already with like now that you've introduced the mask, like you're just going on to like this next stage into
Shit, wait
what
till
you're
this
doing.
whole album comes out, bro. I feel like then people are really gonna get a vibe for what I'm doing, and then me and the homie EJ got this album that's coming out that's gonna be fucking crazy too. Ooh, before we move on from masks though, I do want to do a mask that's a death mask. Have you ever seen those? So it's they take a mold of your face when
that's
you're
right, you
just
did talk about
resting
this.
there, and it looks like you're dead. And then they just clear coat your face over your face. So you're just wearing like a pale version of your face that looks like you're dead. And I want to do that for a mask. I think that would be fucking sick.
That's
That'd be
hard.
hard as shit.
Yeah.
That's like next album shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be hard.
coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that, man. Like I know the last time like when we were doing the photos, you were talking about that mask, and I was like, yo, that sounds trippy as shit.
I've been wanting to do that. That shit's crazy. But yeah, man, I really fucking like as soon as I started doing Doc Gruesome, and that's another thing with Illtrix is I never really felt like I could take like full control. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like even when it's just me and Maniac, it's like I have to see what he wants to. I'm not trying to project an image that he's not cool with, because
Right.
this is his shit too. You know what I'm saying? So
That's why I can never work in a group. That's why I admire people like like you with Illtrix and
Yeah.
Castaways.
it's a lot, bro.
You know, being able to be in a fucking group, because that shit would stress me out, and I'd probably give up like first week.
It's fucking stressful, but that's why it's cool to be able to separate and like do your own shit too, and not be like
Yeah.
too tethered to it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's like as soon as I started doing Doc Gruesome, I was like, bro, I'm going balls in. Like I don't have to wait on anybody to come up with their half or none of that. Like I'm just going in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
and Maniac's got a family now. He's got 2 kids, so you know
Right.
he's dealing with his own shit. So I feel
Is
like
he taking
I
a
can,
break from music for a little bit, or is he
No,
just-
he just
So-
released a pre-save for a single today off his new album. He's putting out an album too called Animaniac. He's just not as active in like social media, which is a huge part of it that he doesn't understand.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's constant with music, bro. Like we have like he has like all his shit for the Book of the Dead album with Cerberus Click done, and he has like all his shit for his album done. Him and EJ just finished the album that they're about to be putting out, so he's about to be dropping shit. Cause I've really been getting on his ass, like you need to fucking get up here. Cause everyone else in Cerberus Click were at like anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 monthly listeners, and we're
Yeah.
constantly growing, like everyone. So
Yeah. I was curious because the second you mentioned family, I was like, oh,
yeah.
he's probably not doing it.
No, he hits me up like almost every day.
No, yeah, he's
Songs
still
and
doing it.
stuff,
He's
yeah.
still doing it for sure. He just, as far as like, you know,
It's just low key.
I put a lot of money in, and like I put everything into music, really. You know what I mean? And you know, when you got kids and responsibilities, that's not the best way to go sometimes.
Right.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's it.
saying?
Sometimes you have to kind of split it in a way.
Yeah,
Or kind of,
exactly.
You know, pick your poison at some point.
So yeah, so with the solo shit, he's kind of. That's like showing like what I do on my own and what he does on his own. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, yeah, but he just released a new single. He's gonna be releasing that album. He has a whole album with EJ. We got hella shit coming out, so he's gonna be dropping hella shit
He
lately.
got a whole project with me.
Yep.
Oh shit!
Okay.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, I neither.
Feel
Whoa.
pretty-
Because it's long.
feel
I'm-
disrespected.
I'm
It's not real.
lazy.
He just made it
No,
up.
no, it's
he likes to
legit.
lie.
He just made it
Nah,
up.
it's legit. He's hit me up today.
I
He's
feel
like,
disrespected.
we already made like 4 tracks. We already made 4
That's
tracks.
fucked up.
Yeah, Doc feels disrespected.
Yeah, dude.
Say that.
I love Stu. I take him out to Colorado. I put him on my set.
I almost killed
He does an
I almost
album with
killed him.
Maniac. The fuck is that?
That's because we don't. Me and Doc don't want to blow up the world with the song we're about to
I think we need to.
I know.
That
So I
one
can go
y'all-
on tour with you guys.
Yeah, that one time.
Dude,
y'all
you
come
can.
Shit.
Take Ryan's spot. I don't even know if he's really gonna go.
I know. I'm like, how is he gonna go with all that shit? You know,
Dude.
he deals with a lot. So I'm like, how you doing a?
I don't know, man.
Tour,
I hit him up, but like I don't
Only
know.
he would know.
I'm waiting until the week before we're supposed to leave, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh, I can't make it." But
Jesus.
no, that's what he likes to do to me. He likes to wait until the last
That's
possible
fine.
second. Like for that Mackie Mansion shit, this motherfucker hit me up on Wednesday. We're supposed to be there Saturday.
Uh-huh.
He hit me up Wednesday. We knew 2 months in advance that we were going there. Like I locked it in 2 months in advance. He hits me up Wednesday, the week of, and goes, I got COVID. I tested positive. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. And I was like, you're definitely not making it. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dog?
What do you mean I don't know?
And I was like, when did you find all this out? And he was like, well, I took the test on Sunday. And I was like, so you've known since Sunday that you had COVID and you're only telling me now because I called you to ask you if you were ready to go? Like, you're a bitch, dog.
You're
So
never gonna tell me.
he was not gonna fucking tell me. He was gonna try to go sick, I bet you.
Or he just wasn't gonna show up and not tell
Yeah,
you
or
until
just be like-
on that day.
That
He
night, be
tell
like,
you.
I got COVID unless you want to get it. But so yeah, I don't know. He be doing that shit, bro. But I don't know. I just talked to him like a week or two ago, and I was like, "You still gonna be ready for the tour?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm ready." So
What's this tour?
he was like, "I already picked out my outfit." I was like, "You're a
That one
fucking
outfit?
idiot, bro." I was like, "You're a dumb bitch. That should be the least of your worries." Like, what the fuck? Ryan's worried about his fucking outfit.
When is this tour?
Yeah.
July 15th is the first date at Off the Hook, I believe, in Oak Harbor, Washington. Then we got the Substation in Seattle, Washington. After that, we got a date in Oregon. After that, we're either locking in a date in California or Reno. After that, that's the only date we have to get locked in. And then I believe we're going to New Mexico and then Colorado.
So you're kind of sticking to the West Coast and
It's
a
a
little
week-long
bit in the
tour,
mid.
huh?
Huh?
It's a week long, right?
Yeah, like a week and a half.
Oh, a
Yeah,
week-long tour, dude. It sounds like fun.
yeah
So,
bro. Fucking 5 or
have you guys
6
been,
dates.
scheduling this by yourselves, or have you been having a tour?
Yeah, straight
manager?
independent. Yep.
So how difficult is that, and how would one get that done if they were interested in going on tour? Time for the game.
It's pretty
Yeah, it's time
difficult.
for the game.
I'm lucky enough that I've made enough name for myself and the other people that I'm on the tour with that people like recognize us and fuck with us. But I mean, yeah, it really all just depends, bro. If nobody knows who the fuck you are, it's gonna be rough. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be rough. I would recommend buying onto a tour with somebody bigger first. Then you can tour and you'll make connections at these venues and you'll be there with a bigger fucking name, so have a bigger audience to perform to. And
How
like,
would you buy in on a tour?
you'd hit up the manager. There, as soon as you see a tour is booking and there's like dates to be announced and openers to be announced, you contact them. It's gonna be a good amount, but like you'll be able to buy onto that whole tour
Yeah,
for the
but-
most part. You know what
I
I
know
mean?
about that. Now I know about
Oh,
that.
yeah,
For
bro.
those who don't know, Doc has been laying like a lot of groundwork for like years, probably more than like anybody out here.
Fuck, like
Like, you know,
probably
people-
10, 11
yeah, people
years.
have
I've
been
been
doing it a long time,
Yeah.
but like being as consistent as you and
Yeah.
how hard you go, it's like I think you're the, like really the only one who's done it that long.
I'm trying, bro. Like I don't know, like
Like you're willing to fly out anywhere, just like meet up with people,
Yeah.
like hit people up all the time.
Well, honestly, it's cause my town don't fuck with me, bro.
Yeah, no.
Like my town don't fuck with me at all, and
No,
it's weird
speak
to
on
me.
that.
You're in this weird pocket of the scene that's like outside of
I don't know what it
everybody.
is. I don't know if people are
outside of
hating
the
on me. I don't
local
know if
scene.
people are jealous. I try to show love to everybody. Be like, let's do some shit, but people just don't fuck with me. I'm just a weird kid with a mask, I
Why
guess.
do
You
you
know?
feel that? It's just like
I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no idea what it is. I don't know if it's jealousy. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. I don't know why people don't fuck with me, but like, I constantly see people doing shows around me, and I'll never get offered. Like, I ain't tripping because for the most part, I charge for shows anyway, so I get into that weird
Yeah.
confrontation with people. But yeah, I feel like that though has really pushed me outside of Reno, and that's what forced my blow up. Like, to be honest, like
No,
the reason why I'm getting so much clout and I'm able to go from state to state is because I forced my music outside of Reno because of how Reno is treating me. You know what I'm saying? So
So yeah, like you said, they kind of forced your hand in a way where you're like, you know what? If my city don't want me, I'm gonna.
I mean, Stu knows.
It's a sport.
I don't hate on people.
No.
Yeah.
You're like one of the-
There's not a mean bone in my body. Even if your music is ass, I'll be nice to your face. Like, I'm not that type of person. You know what I'm saying? I'm
I'll
not
be
that
mean
type of
behind your
person.
back. No.
I'll straight up, like, I keep it real. Like, I'll straight up tell you if I don't fuck with your
Yeah, I
shit.
was
But
about to say
never
that.
in my life would I be like, you need to fuck. Like, do what you love,
No,
bro.
Doc,
I'm
yeah.
never that dude. Like,
That's one of the sweetest.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty
I
sure
tried,
Doc would
dude.
tell you to your face that your music sucks, but he still respects
He
you.
look evil as hell, but he's nice.
yeah, like I try to be nice. I try to be humble. I'm not scared about giving out game. Like, usually people are mad weird about that, and like,
Yeah, no. Anytime I ask him about anything, like on the way here, I was like, "Hey,
talking to me
you
about
getting these
my
monthly
Spotify
listeners?" And
shit,
he's like,
yeah.
"You just tell me." Just
So
like,
you
boom,
say
boom,
you
boom.
charge for shows and stuff like that.
yeah.
Yep.
When should an artist be concerned about doing that?
I would honestly say when you're when you realize that you're bringing more acts than anyone else on the venue, you need to start charging.
Okay.
Like when it gets to the point to where I'm bringing in this whole crowd, and if this was just my show and I did this myself, I would be that whole crowd. I'm bringing you that whole crowd. I'm bringing you that whole show.
Right.
So at that point, I feel like I deserve to be charged. Like our last local show was like 100 people or something like that.
It's like Dead Ringer, right?
Yeah, Dead Ringer. I think it was like 100 people at the
I
end of the
brought
night
a
or
lot
some
of
shit.
people. Maybe
Yeah,
I
there
should
was
be
a
charged
lot
more.
of people in that show. That show
Facts.
was
I'm not saying I brought them all, but I'm just saying like for a
No.
local show and not everybody in the crowd to be the artists and the people that they came with, like that's good.
Yeah,
you know
that
what I'm
is-
saying?
Yeah, that is one of the few shows that I've seen that kind of turnout. Like we just had one recently when we hosted. That was dope as fuck.
Yeah.
But yours is also on that list of like the last time
No,
I
Doc
saw.
always
like,
brings
people just
a-
covering
But that's
good
what I'm
amount.
saying.
Yeah,
That's not
exactly.
common for local shows, but
Yeah.
that's because I've been doing it for so long. So it's like, yeah, it's like no big headed shit, but it's like I know my worth. Like
Oh,
at the
yeah,
end of
that's
the
it.
day, you know?
Be big headed. You put a lot of work in, like a lot of groundwork.
Yeah, I feel like
people
you
don't
have a
understand.
right to be big.
Well, and the thing is like I've been paid to headline shows in states I've never been to. So it's like, who the fuck are you to tell me that you don't want to pay me to be on your local show? Like I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like I do shows for free sometimes just out of like the love of it. If I'm gonna have homies on it or I'm just trying to be cool or whatever. But yeah, random people hit me up to be on shows and I charge.
Yeah, and Doc's like this is more than like anybody. Doc's social media presence is like A1.
I'm on social
A1.
media. I spend at least 4 to 5 hours.
He literally talks
of
to fucking
constant
everybody.
social media,
I
like
need to
promotion.
get better about that. I
He,
suck at it.
he's like the poster child for
I
like
tried,
how
dude.
to
I post
hit
like
people.
once a month. No, twice a month.
Bro,
That's
he'll
terrible.
be having
Trailer
long
for the music
conversations with
video
everybody,
and the
like
music
30
video.
people at once in his posts, like multiple posts a day. I'm just like,
Oh,
God
dude,
damn,
I
dude.
love it now because like back like what was it like 8 months ago, dude? Like I would post shit and it would be like 2 likes, and like I would get hella mad because Facebook was stifling my shit. I'd be like, "Fuck you, Facebook," and it would be like 60 likes or some shit, you know? And I was like, "Fuck this shit." But now it's to the point to where like I post anything, bro, and it's like close to 100 likes, like anything I post. You know what I'm saying? And I get hella interaction, like. The other day when I posted like, "What's your favorite song of mine?" Hell, people were commenting that shit, and that's dope. Like I've built a genuine community. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
How do you
I don't
keep yourself from getting burned out from social media?
know. I don't know. I really like social media, so it's really easy for me to get caught up in it. I don't like social media for how negative it is, but I've never seen social media as that. Like. I never had a Facebook until I was like 17 because I used to trap. Like, that's all I did.
Right.
That's all I did. That's all I cared about. So I didn't have Facebook. I didn't have none of that shit, bro. And I fucking, like, wanted to get on the straight and narrow and just start, like, you know, I got a normal job and I got into Illtrix and I wanted to start, like, paying attention to just doing my music and shit. And everybody in Illtrix was like, you need to fucking get a Facebook so you can promote your music, you know? And I was like, all right, whatever, you know. So I finally let them all talk me into that shit. And
And now you're addicted.
so yeah, I've never seen it other than anything as other
As
than
a
a
tool.
promotion tool.
It's
You
like
know
an
what I'm
extension of
saying?
yourself.
So,
I mean, in my opinion, like Doc's always really been good at just like conversating about anything. So he'll just do that with anybody he meets.
that's
And
another thing too. Is like I fucking like all my posts. Anyone who interacts on it, I heart it. Like I
Heart.
constantly comment to
Ask
people's shit,
questions,
tell them
yeah.
like much appreciated. Anybody who shares my shit, I show them love. Like
That's huge. That's,
most artists don't do that,
Yep.
and that's why I've created such a good following in such a short amount of time with just my solo shit. Is because, like people take that shit to heart. Like I don't
They
think
do.
people understand how much that means to people. Like I've had people hit me up and be like, "Bro, I was on the verge of killing myself," and like just you, like I'm serious, dog.
I
Like-
don't doubt that at all.
Like people have been like, "Bro, I literally was about to fucking kill myself," and just you responding to my comment and like letting me know how much you appreciate my support, like keeps me going, bro. Like, and that shit means the world to me, bro.
I was
but-
I was like liking and responding to like every comment I got on TikTok for like maybe like a week,
yeah.
and then like after that I was like,
It's
fuck
rough,
this.
bro. But me working from home really helps too,
Yeah.
because I'm constantly drawing and shit. So it's no big deal if I just look down real quick, check and respond to some shit. Like
Yeah.
if I was at a normal job, that wouldn't be.
No, yeah, that's what it was
You know.
like. Cause like I'd be in the middle of my job and shit, and my manager would look at me. I'm on my fucking phone
Yeah.
responding to like thousands of comments and shit.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
why it's hard for a hell of people. But yeah, with me working from home, it's cool because I can like respond to shit as it comes throughout the day and like post a couple things in the morning so they play out throughout the day. And then when I'm off work by like 1 or 2 o'clock, I can fucking hit it hard with a couple more promo posts and respond to everybody, and you know, so yeah, I have like a good 3 to 4 hours planned out of my day for like social media interactions because I post on my Instagram. I'm mostly on Instagram and Facebook. I don't really fuck with TikTok or Twitter or any of that shit. But my
TikTok's
music's on
weird.
there.
TikTok
you know?
is like an anomaly almost. It's like it'll blow you up like for like.
Oh
the
yeah, it's
shit.
cringy as fuck to me. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Yeah.
I like TikTok. I like looking at it, like going, like fucking surfing through it. I don't like looking at my notifications because it stresses me out.
I don't like looking at it. I couldn't imagine
Right.
myself
I
making
feel-
TikTok videos.
Yeah, see, that's how I feel
I try
about
to
it
make
too,
some
bro.
TikTok. I'm like, I hate this shit, dude.
It's so whack, son. Like you could, like what am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be in there
I try to get him into
doing
it.
a dance. Like
I
what
try-
the fuck?
I try to get this
No,
fool
you can do
into
your
it
own
because
thing
when
on
my
it.
shit popped off.
Yeah, you totally could do your own thing.
Because my shit popped off, I tried to get him to do it, and I think he posted like what, like.
I
3
fuck with
videos.
people. Like the only people I fuck with on TikTok are people who are famous from other places that skew their media onto TikTok. That's really
Yeah.
it. Like I don't fuck with the whole TikTok generation of like people doing dances and
don't like that
challenges
Just
and
like,
shit. It's mad whack. and-
Acting sound clips.
You're a
like-
grown adult and you have 3 of your children running around in the background. Stop fucking doing a dance to Mulan. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, stop.
Stop doing the
Take
trick.
care of your fucking kids.
So
like,
your kids need help back there. Jeez.
literally, bro. I see your kid
One of them
naked with a
stuck.
shitty diaper and you out here twerking on TikTok.
Well, one of them's stuck. You gotta go help him. What are you doing?
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't hate on people that do it. Like,
Yeah.
people can blow up quick from it, but it's like,
It's
I don't
it's
see where
it's
I would fit into it.
It's like a. I think you'd fit in really well on TikTok. You get
I
all
mean,
those fucking
probably,
e-girls
man.
listening to your shit, dude. But hey,
show my
but it's
nipple.
like it's weird because it'll blow you up for like 3 days, and then like after those 3 days, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, cause
Yeah.
like when my shit popped off, I think like I capped out at like 6K on Spotify,
Mhm.
and I've been sitting at like 4,500. You know what I mean? So you
Mhm.
like lose like a large number of traction that you
Of
get
what,
from-
monthly listeners?
of monthly listeners on Spotify or SoundCloud or like because of
You got
TikTok.
6K monthly listeners
Yeah, for like
on Spotify?
yeah, 6.5. That's where I
That's
peaked.
fire, bro. Good job.
Yeah, now I'm at like 4.5.
Oh hell yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
I
know,
just hit.
I went down a little bit, but like I dropped my album and I haven't dropped nothing since except for the music videos.
I've ran up. Let me see. I've ran up about 500 each day for the past 4 days,
That's good.
and it just keeps going. And I just got 2 more songs on really big Spotify playlist placements.
Yeah,
So I don't know. My goal for Spotify is 1.5 million by next year, and I don't find that unattainable.
it's very attainable.
Yeah. So
I mean,
You know,
especially
listen,
with the pressure you're putting on, bro.
I'm gonna say this right now. It is easy as hell to get there, right? You
Yeah.
just put the bread behind it. Right?
that's the thing. You can do
Throw
anything
some,
with
throw,
money.
Throw some Facebook ads and shit. Get some fucking like playlist placements and things like that. You could easily hit like 1.5.
For Spotify, playlist placements are huge.
They're huge.
But you just need to be careful who you fuck with because a lot of the times, like,
It's like botted and shit.
Yeah,
You
it's
get your
bots.
shit taken down and stuff.
and you'll
Yep.
just see the plays come in and the followers, but you won't see where they're coming from. You won't see
Right.
how they're coming in.
And
Like
if you do, it's like some turkey.
the publicist I go to, for my shit. Well, no, what's cool is I actually have a good amount of fucking like viewers from like Germany and Russia and like hella random places all
A lot
over
of
the
EU
world.
countries like that darker shit from the
Yeah,
West.
facts. So I have a lot of foreign like listeners, but you can tell that they're genuine listeners who like listen to my shit and click through and follow my shit because you can see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, a lot of the publicists I go to, they like send me all the playlists I've been on, and I can see where they're going. I can see where their interactions coming from, and I can see how many plays I'm getting from each playlist and where and shit. So
You down to shout out your publicist real quick? Just in case anybody wants to plug in.
I don't know. I go
No?
through a couple different ones.
Okay.
You know, but I don't know. I fuck with a lot of like playlists. Like you really just gotta pitch your shit to playlists. Like if you have the money to
Right.
pitch your shit, that's really where it gets on. Like new trap metal fucks with me tough. Trap metal Arsenal fucks with me tough. Rap carries. Like there's a lot of bigger playlists that like be posting a lot of my shit, but it's like you gotta put money behind that. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
yeah, always.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have like one specific publicist. I just have like a lot of different places that fuck with me that I get in. You know what I'm
No, yeah.
saying?
But
You just gotta kind of get in where you can fit in, type shit. Oh no,
Yeah, 1.5 million by the end of the year. I feel like that's something that would be easily attainable for you because you don't seem like somebody that's shy when it comes to
No,
putting
not at
bread
all.
behind your music, right?
No.
Because a lot of people they would hear that 1.5 by the end of the year. That's very unrealistic of him. It's like, no, it's unrealistic to people that don't want to pay.
Well, it's not unrealistic when I've shot up about 4,000 in the past 3 days. So
Yeah.
if I can keep that pace, suck my dick. Like it's
Right.
math says you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
Mathematically, you're incorrect.
Yeah, straight up. So yeah, I feel like I can do that. Plus, I have 2 more videos that I'm going to shoot with Zab at the end of this month. So I have 2 new videos. Same dude who shot Playa Hatas. So they're gonna be fucking crazy.
So that's just gonna be insane.
Yeah, so I got 2 new ones. One's with me and EJ, and one's with me and EJ and ODP. So we'll have both those coming out. Probably gonna shoot another video for my solo shit by myself while we're out there. And then, so yeah, dude. And then I'm on tour in June. I have a lot of like traveling and shit I'm doing in the next.
You got a
couple
lot
months.
of things going on right now,
Yeah,
and that's good.
I'm a busy guy.
Yeah. So
I'm a busy boy.
you do graphic design for your main source of income now?
Yeah, that's what I do full time.
So how long did that take you to get that off the ground?
Not long, huh?
I've only been doing it for
It was like-
a
it was like
year
the
and a
first-
half.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it hasn't
it was like the
been-
first 3 months you went full,
This is like,
right?
what the fuck?
Yeah, first 3 or 4 months. Well, because I was on leave for COVID anyway from my job.
Mm.
So the first like 3 or 4 months, maybe 6 months was just me like on an unemployment and like figuring my shit out. I was only charging people like $10 for illustrations and shit,
Right.
But yeah, I think after the first 3 or 4 months, maybe 6, I'm not sure, but yeah, after like the first 3 or 4 months, I went full time, and that
So
was like my main
illustrations
source
where
of
it's at.
income, huh?
Illustrations where it's at.
No,
If you're
I wanna-
good at it, yeah.
I want to say this because like he went full time fast, but that was on the back of like him talking to people all the time.
Yeah,
A lot of people he knew were like, "Oh, this Doc's doing art. I want to do it from him."
yeah.
Again, this foundation of like he talks to a lot of people, communicates with a lot of people, always interacting with people.
Because
He
my
can- he
art
can-
was dick at first. It wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, no,
I was
he-
drawing it with a
yeah.
mouse,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still draw with
So-
the mouse.
You have a fucking Wacom just sitting there collecting
I use
dust.
it sometimes. I use it sometimes.
So don't tell me shit, bro.
I use it sometimes. Now he's on my ass. No, but it's like you. If Doc wanted to like, yo, I'm quitting music and art, and I just want to braid hair. Who wants to get their hair braided? He'd fucking be full time. That's like his foundation is so fucking solid. He can go anywhere he wants.
Well, another thing that a lot of people don't know about me is I've lived on my own since I was like 13 or 14.
Right.
And all I did was sell drugs. That's all I did. That's all
Talking
I knew how to
people,
do.
being
The
a
same
president.
life.
Dude, so that's it.
Follow
Like,
me.
that's all I know how to do is make my money at the end of the day. Like, I will make my rent by the end of the month no matter what. Like, I'll figure it out. I have that hustle mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So,
That part.
yeah, when it comes to music or whatever the fuck I'm doing, like, I know how to put revenue behind it. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I've always known. But,
Yeah. That's good to see, and it's a good mentality to have.
yeah. But, yeah, no, to his credit, to what he was saying, yeah, a lot of people just started fucking with me just because of who I am. Like, I've had people hit me up and be like, bro, what the fuck? You do art too? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, I've been
some money,
following
dude.
your shit forever. And I didn't even know. Like,
Here's some money, do me.
yeah,
It's like,
literally.
oh, shit. It's like, hey, you need help here. Make me some art, please.
And I get big contracts, bro. Like, I had this one dude who just paid me like $1,000 for like 4 designs.
Jesus.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That must
That's
have been
pretty
That must have
common.
been a busy couple weeks.
No, that's pretty common.
Nah, he does that no.
Yeah. Well,
So
that's the
something
thing.
like-
Like, fuck, my rent's what, $1,600 a month. My fucking cable internet, and then I smoke ridiculous amounts of weed. I go through 8 grams in like 2-3 days, bro. Like,
Jesus.
Jesus.
Damn, dude.
oh yeah, you think I'm playing, bro?
How are you
I'm
conscious right now?
going through withdrawals right now.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I've been off 30 minutes and I'm just ready to.
I'm shaking.
You'll be the
Yeah.
first man. to
I'm sweating even
overdose.
harder than I'm supposed to.
So, yeah, I don't know. You gotta make that shit work, bro. That shit ain't cheap. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and I spend ridiculous amounts of time on designs, bro. Like, everything you see in my designs is it's all hand drawn from scratch. Like, and everything, every stipple of shading, I sat there and fucking did. You know what I mean?
He really
So
fucking does.
it's worth the time.
How much I know about drawing. Anytime I see one of Doc's designs, I'm like, oh, that's a long fucking time right there. That's
Yeah.
You're like, I
gross.
can't. I could
don't
not.
want to do it.
Dude, I got
I don't
like
wanna do
fucking
it.
25 layers of like 10 different shades just to create depth in your face. Like, I do
Jesus.
crazy shit, bro. But
Word.
No, I mean, again, it definitely sounds like you've put in a lot of since you started. You put in a lot of time and a lot of work into doing what you're doing.
Yeah, that's why anybody out in the city who deserves to like blow up the most is you. You put in a lot of fucking work, man.
I feel like you're mad underrated.
Yeah, I'm lazy.
Well, he's
That's why. You know I'm lazy.
There's a reason why he's in.
You're a little lazy. You're a little lazy, but your talent should make up for that.
Everybody here knows I'm lazy. That's why I'm lazy.
I feel like you're still underrated for how talented you are, even though you're lazy.
If I worked as hard as you, I'd be out of this town already.
That's probably facts.
I'd be
He's
gone.
talented as fuck, bro. You'd have big booty bitches twerking on your nipples.
A little bit.
So
It's gonna be more. I
I took it with dude when we took him to Colorado. That bitch was ready to
Oh,
leave
yeah,
her
yeah.
boyfriend for you.
Yeah,
she did.
Yeah, this dude was
I
popping
had,
off.
I had somebody leave their husband for me, so
It was hard. It was hardcore.
it was hard.
Love
And
to
it
see
was Doc's show.
Yeah, it was.
That's how much I believe this motherfucker. I drove him out to Colorado and put him on my set,
And I almost killed him. It was great.
and he literally almost murdered me.
He
Yeah.
did almost kill a whole van full of people.
Does it feel weird after that?
John
Nick?
was sleeping. Huh?
I
No,
woke up
he
right
woke-
when
he woke
I
up.
woke
I
up
looked
right
back.
when we're about to get
I
on
looked
Impact. Woke
My
up
girl
right.
grabbed me. She said, "What is happening?" I
Yeah,
was like, "Just be quiet, bitch. We gonna die right now."
No, literally, I told you, like I was asleep, but I woke up when that light was right in my face.
I
bro.
know.
I thought it was over. I thought I was already seeing heaven.
The 3 seconds before I thought we were gonna hit that car, I looked back at everybody. It was only your girl just being like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "This is really it right now."
Everybody else
Yo.
accepted their fate at that
That
moment.
shit was so scary, son. My butthole was in my stomach. I
woke
literally
up with my
like.
gut on the outside. bro.
So you ever heard this story?
Yeah, he told me the story, but tell it to the
Oh, he probably lied about it though, for sure.
No, I think
Because he likes to lie and
No.
say that I told him he could go, but he's a
Yes,
fucking
he
liar.
fucking did.
So no, we're sitting there, and what I said was verbatim. Yeah, you can probably go, but
Okay.
you gotta wait for
No,
this
he
guy.
fucking did not say
He
that
didn't
shit.
let me finish any of that. I said you could probably go. He said bet. Took
That's
out.
all he-
Right?
Look.
Took out. And I said, but you gotta wait for homie coming, because I
Okay.
saw him coming, bro.
Okay, for
And so
people,
Stu turns, and I'm thinking, okay, normal human being, he's gonna see this light and back up, right, like a normal person.
Word.
Stu guns it. He was like, "Fuck this! I'm gonna make it before this motherfucker right here." He would not have. Like dude, the lane that dude was in on the other side split into a 2-lane seconds
there's
before he
a
would have
God
hit
in
us.
this world. Because there ain't
Seconds.
no way. Okay, this is the first time I'm ever coming on the oncoming traffic to go around a car.
Yeah, he's never done this.
I've
before in
never
his
done
life.
this. This is the reason I didn't back up, because I'm like, that car is far away. But me and him are both going.
It's going 90 miles an hour.
both going
I've never
90.
done this. Me and him are both going like 90. I'm like, wow, he came up real fast.
We would have been so fucking
Yeah,
dead.
again.
Yeah.
So we
Stu
were,
was gunning it, going
yeah,
like
so
100.
literally we were very fortunate because nobody saw this, but the lanes started to split. Like as the cars were maybe like right
On
here,
one
and all of a
side.
sudden
And he
you're
could
like,
just
"What?"
get over.
Like, you can see everyone turn their head left as the car goes past us, and we're like, "Holy shit!"
It was like that video of that kid that jumps down the stairs. I looked at Stu. I was like, "How about you don't never do that again? Let's don't never do that again."
Nah, this was like 4
Stu never
o'clock in
touched the
morning.
wheel after that.
Bro, literally, and then we just sat there in silence. Like,
Yeah, we
literally,
just- yeah,
everybody
nobody
was just
said
like, "Yeah, we
anything.
just almost died." Like,
Yeah.
I didn't
Cool.
even bring it up till the next day. I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, was that real, everybody?" And I was like, "Yeah, you almost fucking killed us." I was like, "Damn."
no, I think you were trying to let it go. I was the one who brought it up. No, I brought it up. Remember? No, remember we woke up and I was like, "Remember, Stu almost fucking killed us yesterday."
I brought
Remember?
it up.
Okay, I honestly don't remember who brought it up, but
fucking
I know it was
brought
brought up.
John, tell the truth,
I
goddamn.
don't know, bro. I can't remember.
I was not gonna. I was
I
not.
honestly
He's
can't remember.
Switzerland right now.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
like,
not gonna let that slide because I was like, I was
I was having
bragging about.
flashbacks right now.
Because your girl was taking the wheel most of the day, and I was like, "Oh, this is a bumpy ride. When I get on the ride, it's gonna be smooth." And it was smooth until that moment.
It was not.
So I felt really bad. Yeah, the fuck it was. Everybody.
No,
was
the
sick.
rest of the drive was all right.
No, yeah, no. that's what I'm
But I
saying.
mean,
That was
almost
cool except
dying
for that
kind of
part.
deteriorates.
Yeah, I
the
know. It
smoothness.
destroyed everything. I was priding myself on having the smoothest ride, and then that moment happened. I was like, all right.
Bro, and then so we're
longer
going on the
take
trip, and this motherfucker's like, "Who wants to do some mushrooms?" And I'm like, "All right, bet," you know. So so we did some mushrooms, and I look at my girl, and I was like, "Are you gonna need me to drive?" And she was like, "I can drive. It's whatever, you know. I might need you to drive like an hour at the end of it, but that's gonna be way later, so it's whatever." And I was like, "All right, bet." So we all took these mushrooms. And I've taken a lot of mushrooms in my life, but I never took mushrooms in like a capsule before.
Grinded up, yeah.
So I'm sitting there. It's already been like 45 minutes. I'm like, Stu don't know how to make drugs. He's
I didn't make
bum.
them.
Stu don't know how to buy drugs. He's some bunk ass
I know
shit.
how to buy drugs.
So I'm
Those
sitting
were
here
bought,
like
though.
Stu's a fucking got finessed, you know. And,
I got those
and
for free.
bro. I started tripping dick. Like, okay, so we're driving.
I didn't trip at all.
You're a liar.
I
You're a
didn't.
liar.
I didn't trip.
He's a liar.
I didn't trip.
Then you were laughing about Johnny Depp way too hard. Anyway.
It was funny.
Anyway.
Look, John didn't feel anything either, and he laughed hella hard at that.
I think John's a
I
liar.
made the joke.
And John took the tiniest bit. Me and you were the only ones who took 2.
Nah,
my
Maniac took like
God.
3.
No, he didn't.
Because he asked
I
me
don't
for
even
one
remember
later.
the joke, but I know it
I
had to
think
do
that
with
was me
Pirates
and
of
you
the
then.
Caribbean.
Everybody
Johnny
took
Depp.
like 2, and then me and you took like 3.
You and me took the second most. Maniac took the most, though. Because he asked me for the last one later.
I disagree.
Anybody-
Anyway.
He asked me
So-
for the last one later.
But so we're driving on the side of the road. We're all on mushrooms, or apparently it was just me. I don't know. So we're driving,
We're on
and
mushrooms, yeah.
I'm thinking nothing's happening. Like I'm like, whatever. These are bunk. Nothing's gonna happen. The fucking tire pops. We're not even out of Elko yet, bro, and the fucking tire popped on our brand new rental car. So I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And we like pull over on the side of the road. I hop out. I'm staring at the dirt, and I'm like pissed off. And then the fucking dirt just starts waving on me, and I was like, "No, bro! Like this is the worst time this could ever happen, bro."
Like his eyes lit up. He's like, "Oh no!"
Dude, I was laughing.
I'm getting fucked
I was
up
staring
right
at
now.
everybody just peeing outside the car. I was like, "I'm not gonna walk into that desert, so I'm just gonna
Yeah,
pee
so
right here."
we're all in the car, waiting for the dude to, come and
change the
replace
tire.
or whatever. And this is just outside the door. He's like, "I'm just gonna take a piss right here."
I was like, "Don't nobody look at my dick."
No, you were like, "Who wants to look at my dick?"
Oh yeah, that's true. I did do
I was
that.
chasing a snake that somebody found, that Steven found. I was
Yeah.
trying to find it for the camera.
These guys are.
I was like,
funny.
"Look at my dick." I remember that.
Yeah.
And I was like pretty high, and my girl was like, "I could drive right now, bitch. You don't know me."
as he's taking a piss.
She was like, "Well, nobody's driving because the fucking tires popped." So
Dude. No,
that
but,
shit was
well, again, that story is fucking hilarious, and that's just reminiscing of the near-death experience.
That
But
shit
know,
was
we
we're-
all got PTSD from
Yeah,
that.
oh, no, I still got it.
Anytime I think about that moment, my
No,
heart starts
literally,
beating.
like,
I'm scared of driving on open freeways
literally
now
right
because
now,
of that.
like literally us talking about it right now just gave me a mean ass flashback, and I'm
Dude,
like, oh, fuck.
literally, I don't like passing people when I'm on
But,
freeways now because of that.
Yeah.
But so we're running out on time here. So Doc, I just want to say thank you for coming on, bro.
Always.
On short notice, definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, y'all gotta have me back on.
Oh no, we will definitely
we
will have you
need
back
to
on.
Talk about my butthole.
No, but I gotta.
Don't fucking tell me how to live my life, bro.
No,
Me
I'm
and Stu will
not.
talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
you and
talk
Stu
about
could be
it
back to
sometime,
back
guys.
talking
Yeah.
about it. But so
We're talking about
so,
John's butthole.
No, whoa. Listen, nope. So man, just give us what advice you give to somebody trying to get in a position where you're at. And I know you've already told us what you're going to be doing, but you could totally reiterate it again.
Yeah, you could
Let us
plug
know
shit.
what future stuff you got.
Plug my shit up.
Yeah,
All
plug your
right.
shit up.
So, what was the first one you wanted me to do?
Like somebody who, like, what advice would you give to somebody who wants to be in your position? Like one key advice.
Okay. All right. Missionary or
Shit.
all right. I'm sorry.
I mean, I guess that's a good.
I'm sorry. I'll be serious for 2 seconds. All right. So, I don't know, bro. Anyone? I would just say be consistent. Be consistent with good material. Like, nobody's gonna fucking take you seriously or professionally if you're just trying to do shit for the cheapest way possible at the end of the day. Like, drop consistently good music with consistently good visuals, consistently good engineering, consistently good production. Like, you have to have a good product that you stay on top of. Nobody's gonna give a fuck if you drop 2 cool songs and they never heard from you again. You know what I'm saying? So that would be my biggest advice is fucking invest in yourself and do it consistently. You know what I mean? Drop that shit. Keep the pressure on them. And then as far as plugging shit, Doc Gruesome self-titled. That's going to be coming out this year, probably in a couple months. Maybe like 4 or 5. I don't know. But it's coming out sometime this year. Maybe October. And then we have Cerberus Click, Book of the Dead. That shit's going to be coming out. Illtrix is going to be working on Tombstones and Funeral Homes, set to drop next year. I got a project with EJ called Four Horns. That shit's also going to be dropping either early next year or late this year. And then, just keep an eye out, bro. Cerberus Click, Doc Gruesome. I
is
stay
also
doing
going to be
shit.
featured on the Heroin that's coming out in October.
Stu J is also going to be featured on Doc Gruesome's self-titled album.
Oh shit!
So-
Oh shit!
I
Back
don't
and
even know
forth.
about
Yeah,
that one.
Until now, let's
Yeah,
go,
you do,
baby.
you fucking dick. You name the song. Oh, he forgot about that one. What the?
That
fuck?
one's hard. I love that one.
Yeah, I love that song.
Just got mind blown. But yeah, again, Doc, dude, thank you for.
Thank you
coming
guys
on.
for
We
fucking
appreciate
having
you.
me on, bro. I love every single one of you guys.
Yo,
man.
we love you too, bro.
Thank you for
Fucking
having me on
appreciate
You
here.
deserve everything you get, man.
So
Thank
telling you
you.
that.
Likewise.
thank you
Straight
so
up,
much, man, and thank y'all for tuning in once again. We'll be back, in 2 weeks again. Thank y'all. We love y'all. This is the Blueprint. Blueprint out.
Jimmy hates that.
I love that. Do it. What the fuck's your problem?
he
You're on the
hates that.
show. Oh man.
The Glock on my hip. Never been the one to call it quits. You fucking fakes gon' have to kill me if you want me out this bitch. Yeah, hey. See, I ain't never been afraid of living on the edge. Revolver to my temple, pull the trigger till I'm dead. Bad little bitch in the cut, give me head. Every plug that I got a case with the feds. Playa haters always wanna talk shit. If I'm gripping on my shotty, put your body in the ditch. I let it go, 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 let it go. Playa haters always wanna talk shit. If I'm gripping on my shotty, put your body in the ditch. I let it go, 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 let it go.
Bend your body back, I'll make you do the Harlem Shake. Bring it to your crib, so you ain't got no time to flake. Sending shots through your house, I see the wall break. When it come to this murder shit, I'm referred to as a great.
Motherfuckers in my city always hating on me. Bitch, I'm coming up quick. Check the stats, ain't no debating, homie. Pull up on the spot, I make the fucking ground shake. Got the whole block jumping, bitch, you never gonna change.
And I am the beast that go bump in the night. Make you hide in your bed while you shaking with fright. Glock in your hand, make sure you hold it tight. Cause when I get inside, I'ma show you the lie. I'ma make that little pussy bitch die. I love it even more when you cry. Big and reach out to the sky. See your God's a lie in the end.
Playa haters always wanna talk shit. If I'm gripping on my shotty, put your body in the ditch. I let it go, 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 let it go. Playa haters always wanna talk shit. If I'm gripping on my shotty, put your body in the ditch. I let it go.